don't know why this. Alright, how's it going, everybody? Back with another one, and I'm out of focus once again. Today starts a
massive psychotic mess.
Yeah, so I didn't know we were getting into it tonight, so I didn't get the mics, so sorry about that as well. But the next video, the next time we're filming, we will. But anyway, it don't really matter. So we are working on the rocker panel on the driver's side, and I'm pointing completely the wrong way. We are working on the rocker panel on the driver's side. As you guys have seen probably in the last video, or a video before that, they're pretty shitty on the driver's side. So we're going to replace them, which...
That side.
Yeah, that side. So how much have you done this before?
I have never done this before.
Not on any car ever?
Any car ever.
Okay, so...
Corvettes don't have rocker panels.
Yeah, so... I've never done this, obviously, and he's never done this. So here are the outside, and then the inside is laying on the floor right there. But as you can see, it's shitty, and
we're gonna make it pretty.
Yeah, so we're gonna replace it, or attempt to do that, and that's where we'll be welding the body to the chassis. So obviously we can't have it shitty and rotted out because we need to weld to it. So got a new one here. Gonna start this project. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but we're gonna start with welding some support stuff on there, so once we cut the rocker panel it doesn't move. So we got one of the bars. We started a little bit before I started filming, but not much. We got one of the bars cut out. We're gonna tack weld that on and then probably just start cutting it. So that is basically what we're doing. It's pretty much what it will look like once it's done. Okay, so I had a little bit of scrap metal from a project, personal project actually. So this is what we have so far. This is just gonna get tack welded in, so once the cut is made of the rocker panel, everything should stay exactly where it was. Might move a little bit, but that's a general premise of that. Tell everybody your story from last night.
I made myself go on fire with the grinder.
Nice, just blowing sparks, and the next you know, you ended up on fire. And I wasn't here to film it. Sick mask you got. So also there's a ton of spot welds, so now we gotta drill all those out. He drilled some over there. Now we gotta drill these out and a lot more.
I've been wanting this forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Hey. Ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra, extra. Walk with me, you know that I got it. Come with me, let's take a trip to the islands. We up on the jet, we'll do more than just fly on it.
Okay, so got a little hairy for a minute, but it is off. Got a little crazy, so I didn't turn the camera on because the body fell off the jack stands. But it is off. That rusty junk was what was there. And we obviously have a ton more work to do, but it's out. So just a better look at it. This is from the inside. The inside, that inside piece is all going to come off, and then we got a little bit left. That piece that's hanging right there has got to come off as well, but that is it for tonight. Come back later this weekend, try to get that buttoned up and get that out so we can start putting the new pieces in. The last thing you saw, we were cutting out the rocker panel, and unfortunately I had to do some husband type things and make cookies, which, let's be honest, nobody really wants to hang out with their wives, even ex-dad. We don't like hanging out with our wives.
I have no problem in my life.
Oh, you trying to stay out of it? He's trying not to get in trouble, but sometimes you have to do it. Some weekends you have to. So while I was gone, Dad started putting it in. So I'm going to show you what we're up to right now, and then continue the process from there. He got some videos which I'll play now.
Alright, so once again, I was left alone because my son had to go make holiday cookies. I gutted out anything that was left of the inner and outer rocker panel so we could replace it. The old one was a rust bucket. I know it's a race car, but you know, obviously that's the integrity of the body. As you can tell, we're missing a little piece from there to here. And just so we didn't have any crazy non-incidents, I was attacked by the wire wheel. That's what's left of my sock. So yeah, just kind of wrapped around there pretty good. But no blood, no blood. So tomorrow, hopefully we'll have a new rocker panel set in there. There it is. And we're gonna rivet this in for the time being to check the door fit, and then we're gonna weld it up. Thanks, bye.
And after seeing those videos, this is what we're up to. So Dad pretty much got it in enough. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut this off, and we're gonna use this strap here to make sure it stays closed. What the game plan is that, hopefully you can hear me. The game plan is that we're going to rivet in these holes, so it's not totally welded. So when we put the body back on the chassis, God forbid something's wrong, we don't have a ton of weld on it already.
It's already there, right?
Already there? Yeah. Alright, so we put some holes in it. That's basically the premise. Well, it's not the premise, it is the thing. So we're going to do that instead of welding it, so in case we have a problem when it's set on the chassis, we don't have it totally welded on. Okay, so now that this is the inside, we realized that we forgot that we need to drill all these holes so we could spot weld it in. So now I got to drill all the holes along here and all the holes down there. Alright, so we got it pretty much on. Finished drilling all those holes and had to grind some stuff down, obviously, because it's going to be welded, so we had to grind the paint off. But that is how we're looking right now. So we're going to rivet them two together probably later this week. But it is officially, quote-unquote, in for the most part, just until we put the body back on, check it, and then once we find out that everything seems to be good and working and looking proper and all that, then we'll weld all spot welds and everything like that.
When the money involved is something not a heat. I'm a young shot caller, hit places, bad bitch taker, AK slanging as gangster, white flags the round hanging, 2-gun gang, twin glocks, I'm flaming. Should've been a teacher, how I get you white chalk.